Russell Brand and Katy Perry were an unlikely pairing from the start. She was a glossy Californian pop star in bubblegum shades, the daughter of two Pentecostal pastors, dating a comedian from Essex with back-brushed hair and spray-on jeans who waxed lyrical about his drug and sex addictions. However, it does seem that the opposites attracted, at least initially. The pair met on set of the film Get Him to the Greek in 2009, and were married the next year, but the marriage was doomed to fail, with them divorcing after just over a year. Here's how their relationship unfolded. How Katy Perry and Russell Brand met. Teenage dream singer Katy, then 25, met her future husband in 2009 on the set of his movie Get Him to the Greek. Brand, who had his big break on Big Brother's Big Mouth, was playing ostentatious rock star Aldous Snow opposite Jonah Hill, and Katy was brought in to play herself in a cameo. Unfortunately for Katy, her foray into the acting world was left on the cutting room floor, but by the time the film was being edited, Katy and Brand, who is currently facing allegations of rape, sexual assault and abuse, which he strongly denies, were already an item. She explained to MTV News the following year, "It got cut. I was like, I'm sleeping with you, and you're not gonna put me in the movie? That's so messed up." Katy theorized that the scene was removed on account of her kiss with Brand, then 35, being too realistic. She said, "If you saw me and Russell making out, although it'd be cute too, cause that was the first moment we met, it would feel like, there's Russell Brand in the movie, not Aldous Snow, and they want it to be Aldous Snow, so it's completely understandable." Katy later described in an interview with Glamour how their kiss had left her gleeful. "On the way down the stairs after the scene, I was hopping like a bunny. I hop like a bunny when I'm happy, I get a bit childlike. He gives me the Christmas Eve jitters." How Katy Perry and Russell Brand started dating. The on-screen snog meant that by the time Katy saw Brand at the VMAs the following year, she had built up a playful rapport that gave her the confidence to lob a water bottle at his head in order to get his attention. "I was really annoyed, but when she came up to me she was so mouthy, smart and cocky, it made me really interested. I didn't feel like I had a choice." Brand told the Metro. "It didn't feel like a decision. It was just really natural. It just felt like we were mates." Russell Brand and Katy Perry's wedding. After 3 months of dating, the pair were engaged on New Year's Eve in India after the comedian reportedly proposed during a spiritual ceremony. On October 10, 2010 they were married in a traditional Hindu ceremony, again in India, which took place at a luxury resort in a tiger reserve. The nuptials featured an array of animals from camels to elephants to horses, and celebs such as P. Diddy, David Walliams, and Jonathan Ross were also in attendance at the Bollywood banquet. There was no expense spared, and guests were entertained by drummers, dancers, fire eaters, and snake charmers. However, as if an omen for the marriage, the event took a terrifying turn when a wild tiger snuck in on proceedings and got within 50 feet of the bride and groom. This particular tiger has killed before. It came into the compound at 11 p.m., with the party at its peak, and caused pandemonium among staff, local official revealed. At the time Russell Brand and Katy Perry's marriage, although the couple had matching Anyugakati Pravaha tattoos which translate to "go with the flow," it seems that their marriage was very much an upstream battle. The couple reportedly had marriage therapy, but comedian David Baddiel explained that the cracks in the relationship were present long before they wedded. "I was there," he said. "Russell did tell me that they had a big row the night before they got married. I did think when he said that, of asking, 'Are you sure?' But I didn't say that. Perhaps I should have done. although they frequently appeared on red carpets together, and were the toast of Tinseltown at the start of their relationship, Katy's successes seemingly took their toll on her jealous and controlling husband. Looking back on her relationship with Brand, the pop star, who is now happily engaged to actor Orlando Bloom, explained, "At first when I met him he wanted an equal, and I think a lot of times strong men do want an equal, but then they get that equal and they're like, I can't handle the equalness. He didn't like the atmosphere of me being the boss on tour. So that was really hurtful." The Roar singer, now 38, also once told Marie Claire magazine that Brand, who now has 2 daughters with wife Laura, was desperate for her to have children. She explained, "Russell really wanted me to have children, and I knew I wasn't ready. I think it was a way of control. I think it was part of, if I have a kid, then I would have to sacrifice, it'd have to be home more." Russell Brand and Katy Perry's divorce after just 14 months of marriage. Brand, now 48, broke up with Katy via a text on New Year's Eve 2011, exactly 2 years after they got engaged. This moment when Katy got the message was caught on camera in the 2012 documentary Katy Perry, Part of Me. She is seen breaking down in tears before readying herself to perform. Since the split, Brand has flitted between flattering and unflattering portraits of his time with the successful pop star. He once said in his 2015 documentary Brand, "A second coming, am associated with the very thing I detest, vapid, vacuous, plastic, constructed, mindless celebrity. That's the very sea we're swimming in." Oh, who's he? Has married to Katy Perry. Video loading. Video unavailable. Click to play. Tap to play. The video will autoplay soon. 8 Cancel play now. However, he later went on to say on TikTok, "I really tried in that relationship. I have nothing but positive feelings for her." Katy, meanwhile, has since reflected that she initially felt a lot of responsibility for it, the marriage, ending. She then added, "But then I found out the real truth, which I can't necessarily disclose because I keep it locked in my safe for a rainy day. I let go and I was like, this isn't because of me, this is beyond me. So I have moved on from that."